Yo, what's the deal, peeps? Um, shit, hold up. So you guys, you guys see this? Um, I have something. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me take a picture of this real quick. All right. So I have something in this mixed that I can't be focusing on both right now. I gotta focus on this video because I'm trying to breathe it in and stuff, but uh, it's kind of distracting me. But anyway, yesterday I uploaded a video on my channel, Watch Your Back, and I was pretty much on point, dude. Like most of the time, I always am. And so last night I should have done this. I should have tried to use it because now whatever they sprayed, I feel that it kind of settled in my brain because these chemtrails and all this other bullshit, it hasn't been really working on me. So they needed to get to me. So like, I don't know if this is a step in them being able to like infiltrate my body. Cause like once they get to you, like it's like sometimes hard to get out of it. So sometimes like they'll do this because it'll open up a door for them to like try to keep spraying you and shit. And I've been asleep and like noticed fucking like something spraying, like I would notice it in the sky, like if they were like pulling this stuff towards me, like where I was sleeping. So I stopped sleeping with the windows open or cracked or whatever because like I know that they're fucking doing some shit, like. And I even seen some weird shit that I can't explain, like a dust kind of like literally like being sprayed right above where I'm sleeping, like a. And I don't know how the fuck they sprayed it because it would have to been like by drone or like if a motherfucker was invisible walking like near you or something like that. That was like the only way I would be like, dude, there's nobody around me. Like, how the fuck did I wake up and I seen this fucking mist being sprayed like literally right above my fucking head and shit. And I only seen this like once or twice. And what's it called? Hold on, let me turn this off for now. Um, so that's just like a side note or whatever. This is just something that I'm trying. I don't know exactly if it's gonna work or not, but like hopefully it does. Um, but like all I know is like hopefully this shit comes out of my system, like for shielding and stuff like that. Like once I start shielding and like trying to block them out, they'll it'll probably like end up like messing it up and like little by little. And like I said, they're gonna need to try to dose me again. So all I gotta do is just be careful. And that's what I've pretty much been doing. And the reason I think that these fucking cowards were like so um they're so like determined to try to like get to me is because like once I start messing with my ears again and I allow it to like open back up and I give them like I would say like I guess an opportunity to like kind of see that my targeting can still, be activated to a certain degree. They get like all like fucking what's it called? Like I don't know, they get determined to try to like keep my gang stalking at a certain high level. So I guess, like for me, like just not leaving it alone, they seen an opportunity and they're like, fuck, he's gonna fuck us up again. And they fucking they chose to like go down this route and have to like spray me in order to maintain a connection. That was like their only option. So like they had to fucking stoop low and shit and do this. So yeah, I can tell like when I woke up, a car, like usually like I guess they sit by my house and like they try to like uh they try to, what's it called, like I don't know, they try to like synchronize with you somehow with the engine and shit. And as soon as I woke up, I like usually what I do is I'll reach like for the back of my head area to see if it's vibrating, because that's where a lot of the sight and your direction of like the part of your brain that controls your direction when you're driving and when you're walking. So I noticed that they focus a lot of energy in that area for some reason. So I put my hand there, and I can feel the car that was outside was somehow synchronized to my head, and like it started revving its engine and shit, and I can feel like the sound was trying to connect with my, like, my neuroreceptors or whatever. And like it wasn't really that bad because I could hear, so like I didn't have my earplug on. So for some reason too, is what I noticed is like however you sleep, like if you don't sleep with your earplugs on, when you wake up and then you put your earplugs on, it blocks a lot of the sound out. But if you sleep with your earplugs on while you sleep, they're somehow able to get past the earplugs and they'll be able to focus certain sounds at you. So like it's the state of mind that you sleep in. So like what happens is like I don't sleep with my earplugs, or I'll sleep with only one earplug, and then it's like half and half. So when I wake up, I'll put the other one in, and then it'll kind of block out the rest of the sound. So what ends up happening is like they'll try to make me sleepy to kind of get like a screenshot of my brain with both of the earplugs on. For some reason, like the system kind of needs to update itself, and in order for it to do that, it has to like get some type of information from you. And so I can tell that this crap in my head is pretty much only for the gang stalking side, like, and uh pretty much like state of mind, of like what I'm thinking, or when I'm up, or like when I'm walking and shit like that. This is for that, mainly. It's not gonna fucking expand every single thing. Like they're not fucking, they're not God. They can't fucking like literally be in your life like that. Like whatever they're doing is like minuscule bullshit. It's just pathetic loser shit. It's not nothing like fuck, like where I'm like fucking like, dude, I don't want to leave my house. I want to quit my job. Like it's not nothing like that. It's not like fucking like when I want to quit my job, it's just been like frustrating of dealing with every day. Like dealing with this shit going like, cause they honestly, they're not passing like outside of my house. Like I can literally take my phone out right now and walk outside and there'll be nobody. Cause they don't want me to know where my targeting is at. And like, they don't want me, like, that's what they've been trying to do, is they don't want me to like start messing with it. So, like usually they'll keep their distance. Like they only show their presence is like when I wake up, because they'll be lingering on my fucking nuts. And then depending on how strong my targeting is, then they'll show their presence. Like they'll be constantly passing, fucking like trying to make noise, just trying to disrupt my state of mind. But right now, like literally, there's like nothing. Like, but I don't know how long that's gonna last for. You know what I mean? But right now, there's nothing, no noise that's interfering with me. Um, what's it called? And there's not really that many like people passing by. I could tell, or I'd hear them. So right now, my gang stalking is still like, I would say, minuscule, and it's like on an observing phase of whatever they're trying to do. They're not trying to fuck with me right now or something, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, I'm not really worried about it. Like I said, I can handle these puppets any fucking day, time, or fucking place. Um, but I wanted to let you guys know this. If you do start using olive oil, like, don't right away try to use hydrogen peroxide, because that's what kind of got me to open up a door for these cowards. I use some really strong hydrogen peroxide, and what it does is like, I don't know if it crystallizes the end of it or whatever. Like, because I've been using a lot of different types of things in my ears, so it's having like a negative reaction once the once like the hydrogen peroxide completes itself. Fuck it. Like it'll help them. Like they'll fucking get like a really strong connection, and that's what happened. Uh, the hydrogen peroxide, like, it's good and everything to like clear up your ear, but I don't know. There's a negative effect to it. So like you're gonna probably want to use something else that eats up stuff. Like, there's other things that you can use. I'm pretty sure of it. But it's still good. Just don't use that much of it. Like, use a little bit of it. Like, I wouldn't even fucking use it, honestly. Like, it's still good. It's just like you have to be really careful with it. Like, because if you use too much, it can have like a negative effect on your ear, and then they can use that against you, and they'll fucking like your targeting will go up. So like that's what I noticed, because like usually it would be like somewhat here and there, but then like I'd be able to get out of it. But like, I think what's happening is like, okay, in my very inner ear, um I guess it has been like kind of programmed in a way. So like they don't want me messing with that. And so whenever I do mess with it, like my targeting goes up like big time. So like I'll get I'll kind of get like I'll get precautious, and I'll be like, fuck that. Like, I'll try to like kind of bury it, like cover it up and not expose the inner ear. So like I'll stop using the hydrogen peroxide or whatever I'm using that's affecting it, and leave it at the state that it's at, because I don't want it to like further my targeting. But the only reason is that I stop, like, because if I were out somewhere like in the middle of nowhere, I'd be able to like continue with it, like, because this is what I want to do, like, but I don't have. This is like the only thing that I'm afraid of doing. That like that like out of all the shit that I've ever done, this is the only thing I'm afraid of doing. Um, is to like continue. So like I would use the hydrogen peroxide, use it until it like literally clears up everything, every single little thing in my ear. But when I do that, um, I don't know if it's gonna have a negative or positive effect once I reach the end. Because once I start using it to a certain point, my targeting goes up like big time. And I'm afraid that like everything that I've accumulated, that I've used, and that I've used in my ear, like maybe has built up these layers of different, things. and that's why it's hard for them to get past it. But if I start messing with it and I'm burning through all these layers and I get to like the end of it and it's like it would either like kill it or like destroy it, or it's gonna fucking like amplify it. So I don't know exactly like what I should do. That's why I'm not a fucking scientist. I don't. If I knew the answer, I would easily fucking do it. I would fuck them up and they'd be fucked. Like I wouldn't even be here right now if I fucking just knew exactly what to do. Like these fools would be fucking. They would be like no room, bro. There'll be no room for these bitches. It would be game over. Like, but the simple fact of the matter is that this thing is very delicate and like if you don't know what you're doing, and I'm pretty sure like a lot of people don't unless you're fucking really fucking smart and you fucking know about like fucking biology and shit like that and you fucking know how this stuff works, then you can probably find a way around it. But since we don't, I mean, we're not fucking, Einstein and shit. We're not gonna know what to do. Only the government. They've been testing on this stuff. They know exactly how it works. They know how, when they're spraying this shit and they're testing on the population, they know how a lot of this stuff works. So every time we think that we're succeeding, which like partially we are, um they're gonna fucking start uh trying to like figure out something to fuck you up, like how to fuck you up. And so like they'll spray a bunch of shit around you. Yeah. Just do all this shit, the fucking utmost shit. And I'm not really worried about it, bro. Like usually I'm always able to fucking get out of their fucking fake ass system. So hopefully like it continues to go this way, because like I'm already feeling kind of like stabilizing and stuff like that. But what I've been noticing is like they usually only like mess with me like when I'm leaving to work or getting out of work. Like when I'm home, like they kind of don't really mess with me because I think that they're trying to monitor me and like kind of like have their cake and eat it too. They don't want me like getting too like upset or fucking wanting to leave, because they like the way that it is. Like they like being able to have some type of monetization system on you that where they can monitor you. So like the reason why I haven't left and I'm still here is because I don't have enough money to leave and I'm fucking saving for a car. And once that happens, I'll be able to like kind of like do my own thing. But even still, um, it's not going to be easy. You're going to still have to deal with these fucking cowards to a certain level. But I know that it's going to be harder for them to keep up with me, um, like by like energy wise, the electricity. I'm going to have no electricity in my car. So like that's going to be a fucking very big benefit. A lot of the stuff that they're programming in our body is going to be a little bit more difficult for them to do, but it's not impossible. Uh, yeah, so I mean, fuck, like, yeah, bro, you gotta watch out, like, fucking watch out what these fucking cowards are doing, bro. Like, always be aware because, you know, these motherfuckers don't fight fair, bro. Like, they're a bunch of fucking sore losers, and they've been fucking losers in my fucking targeting for a long time. Like, just barely now, they're fucking starting to, like, somewhat succeed. But I mean, either way, this shit's getting old. Like, honestly, I can't wait till I'm gone from this place because there's nothing for me here. Like, at least not from what I see. Like, a lot of the stuff that I reside in or I take pleasure in doing, I feel like a lot of people don't. Like, and, that's like, being in tune with the earth and like, and, natural stuff that we're aligned with. Those are the things that like move me and like that I'm fascinated with, like certain tones and energies and stuff like that are positive, but they're trying to like spread these negative stuff, all this negative bullshit. And I feel like that's what the world has become saturated with. So like who wants to be part of a world that's fucking saturated with a bunch of bullshit, you know what I mean? Like I'd rather fucking not even exist. So, um, so yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my morning because I gotta go to fucking work today, and I got plans coming up. I'm just gonna continue to make as much money as I can, and last as long as I can at this job till I can fucking like get my car and get the fuck out of there and like find another job if I have to. But dude, like it's not that bad yet. Like right now, uh it's barely fucking making an imprint or whatever. Like honestly, in my fucking honest opinion, I don't gotta lie about shit. Like this is like honest truth. Like I'm not fucking bullshitting. But like I said, I have like ideas. I have things that I haven't tried. Like there's stuff that I've done in the past that fucks them up either way. Like I always find a way. And I'm like I said, I'm a fighter, so I'm never gonna give up. And uh, this system's going to shit, bro. Like all this perp shit is like it's already old. It's fucking played out to me. Like the only thing I could do now is just pretty much make an example of the fucking impression that I leave wherever I go. So best believe like I'm already starting to get ready and start to fucking speak at people at work and like literally let them know the truth of how the system works and stuff like that. So I'm gonna fucking start exposing these fucking cowards. That's the only thing I could do, and then yeah, pretty much like just hold my ground and just keep moving forward. Like fuck these fools. Like they're not gonna stop me, bro. Like I'm still the person that I am as long as like I can maintain that like peace of mind and like know that that I'm still me. Like once I don't feel me anymore and like I'm like fucking like so saturated with technology where my head's not even mine, my thoughts are not even mine and like I'm hearing voices and shit like that. Like I don't know how long I can last in that state of mind or that state of torture cuz I've never been there. So like I've seen little glimpses of it, bro, but like I'm not gonna fucking like who wants to live in that type of lifestyle. I'd rather just like fuck my life off and just fucking be fucking always fucking high or some shit or whatever the fuck, drunk or something. And yeah, I mean, like, dude, I don't want to live that way. Like, that's not living to me. So, um, you know, they're fucking pushing for a lot of this shit to be normalized. So like this shit's gonna get fucking worse. Like in my opinion, it's gonna get worse because there's a lot of stupid, ignorant people that are not fighting back, and they don't want to fight back. They want to bend over and fucking take it up the anal. So that's their fucking prerogative. I'ma just continue to try to live my life while there's a fucking life left to live, and I would suggest that you guys do the same. But like whatever the fucking attempts they're gonna try, like trust and believe I'm gonna be ready for it. So good luck fucking trying to dose me again, cause I'm not fucking letting that shit happen again. And if it does, I'm gonna fucking let these motherfuckers have it at work, and I'm gonna fucking quit. But it's all good, bro. Like fuck these motherfuckers. They're gonna get theirs one day, and I can't wait for that time to fucking happen.